Hi there, Nick Marks here with Rapid Business Growth with another month of your Rapid Business Growth DVD of the month. I'm extremely excited to get started with this month's edition. Today we'll be talking about the subject of how to make money with eBay. The topic is success with eBay. It's actually an extremely simple process, much easier than you probably even realize, and we're going to be going over the exact steps it'll take for you to actually become successful online with eBay. You know, people are making $10,000 per month plus per week with buying and selling products and goods on eBay. You know, you don't even need to own your own products. You know, it doesn't even have to be physical products. It could be a digital product in the form of information or an ebook or software. You can actually get rights to these products for extremely low cost online. We'll be going into all of those aspects as well. The total ins and outs of eBay is going to be covered in this video. So without further ado, let's get started. So the first thing you need to do is get started on eBay. You need to first sign up for your account if you haven't already done so. Browse around on eBay. Look at what people are selling. You might be familiar with eBay already, but look at eBay from a different point of view. From the point of view of wanting to make money. You need to have that look of, you know, what are other people doing on eBay to sell products? What are their headlines reading? What type of products are selling for high dollar amounts, such as the information product area or the electronics area? You want to search throughout these categories and just get a feel for what's going on through eBay. After you have your eBay account and you've gotten familiar a little bit with eBay, you want to, number two, you want to go around your house and look for some items that you can quickly place up for bid on eBay, just to get a feel for what the process is. Now, this isn't a system of grabbing things out of your garage and trying to make a business out of it. That's not what I'm trying to teach. The point behind getting things throughout your house that you don't need to sell them on eBay is to get experience. Because the first sale on eBay is actually the most important one. Because once you actually list that item, you know, no matter what it is, if it's an old VCR, DVD player, some kind of old electronics, it doesn't really matter. You can sell anything on eBay. Once you list that item, that first item, and once you sell it, then you'll realize that it's actually extremely easy to list the product on eBay and sell it and make a profit. Because if you can do it that one time, you can duplicate that same process over and over again to earn potentially thousands, even hundreds of thousands of dollars on eBay. And that's exactly what the point of what we're trying to get into today. So list that first item on eBay. List a few items on eBay. Whatever you find that you don't need, that you would normally sell at a garage sale, list them on eBay and get familiar with their system. So getting into a little bit more further of the explanation of the types of auctions and that type of stuff. There's two different types of auctions. There's a reserve auction, which is normally for products that you only want to, you want to get a set amount for that product. You don't want to get below, such as if you're selling a car, if you're selling an antique, something that's worth a lot of money, you definitely want to put a reserve, because if you have a product that's worth $10,000, and if you start off with a low bid, you might lose a lot of money. So reserve is going to protect you from a product that is worth a lot of money. The next one is a buy it now product. Those types of auctions I recommend for information products, software products, that type of stuff. You want to use buy it now offers. And now what that is, what type of auction that is you'll list a certain amount, such as $9.95, and you'll list that item and you'll sell it exactly for that amount plus shipping or free shipping or what have you, but it'll be just that set amount. So it's not, people are not going to bid at a higher bid or anything like that. You set the price and you sell it for that. Then you have the no reserve auctions, which are basically you list an item and it sells for whatever the high bidder takes it at, and that's more of a risky game. And you can try to do that for certain items, but I would steer away from that with high value items such as a vehicle or something that's worth a lot of money, because you don't want to put a lot of risk. That's what the reserve is for, and the buy it now can be used for that as well. But the no reserve auctions can be played with even information products and that sort, to feel out what exactly people can pay, or what people are willing to pay rather, for that product. Because you can think, or you can try to list a product, an information product or what have you, for $9.95, and you can sell those all day long, but you might be selling it too cheap. So a good thing to do is to list it at no reserve, figure out what people are willing to pay, and then if they're willing to pay $50, list it at $40, $35 at a buy it now, and then you can really maximize your income that way. Another big aspect that you need to investigate eBay. Investigate what sells. So don't guess what sells. You need to research the market, as I've already explained. And eBay actually has a service where you can look at the previous sales for different categories, or see what is the top sales, what is the top searches, what types of products are hot, and you could actually go out and find suppliers, which we'll be going into, for those products that people are paying for, and you can see what the average cost, what the average selling point for those products are. So it's extremely important that you investigate and see what is selling for what price before you actually get in depth of trying to make a profit online with eBay. Now that's not to say that you need to do this before you jump in. As I said, you should get a feel for eBay first and list those cheap electronics and stuff like that you have laying around in your house, to get a good feeling, and so that you can have that confidence once you start getting more in depth into this system that we're explaining for you. The next extremely important aspect of any internet marketing business is to treat your business, treat your eBay business as a real, genuine business. You need to treat this eBay business as a business, because if you do, you'll reap the rewards of a real business. If it's a hobby to you, if selling on eBay is a hobby to you, which I'm not saying that's a bad thing, but if you treat it as a hobby, that's the outcome, that's the income you'll generate. You won't earn as much income if you treat it as something that you do on the side, on the weekend. So you need to treat your eBay business as a business to become extremely successful online with any business for that matter. So you want to set up a specific area in your home office, or your office, or whatever the case may be, but you need to have a specific area where you do your work, where you set up your your laptop or your computer and your paperwork for your eBay business, or your stock and your contact information for suppliers and that type of stuff. You need to have a specific area dedicated for your eBay business. And the next thing is you need to have a specific bank account just for your eBay business. I would even recommend getting a DBA, which is a doing business as, where you can have a specific name for your eBay business, depending on what the products you're selling, cheap laptops or whatever, and you can have that be your DBA. And having a DBA, then you can have your business bank account, and that really makes you seem a lot more professional. And you should use the same username through your eBay auctions as your DBA, so it's one company and it all flows together. So after you have your DBA, you should get, again, your business bank account with your business PayPal account. It's extremely important that you keep those separate from your personal finances, because you'll have overheads as far as your stock and that kind of stuff, and you don't want to mix that in with your personal finances. And the next thing that you'll need that is extremely important to success with eBay in general is you'll need a digital camera. It can be an inexpensive camera, or you can even borrow one from a friend or a neighbor. Mostly a lot of people have digital cameras nowadays, and all you do is take the pictures and plug it right into your computer, and you can upload them from your computer to your eBay listings. And the more pictures you take of your products, the better. That's really a general rule of thumb through eBay, is to list a lot of detailed pictures. Again, it depends on what type of product it is, but such as like a vehicle or something like that, you need to take a lot of detailed pictures, and that will really show the bidder that you're not trying to hide anything. So make sure you take detailed pictures of your auctions. So getting more down into what it takes to make money on eBay, there's really two aspects of trying to make money on eBay. There's two good sources. Goods meaning what you can sell. Number one, you'll have your digital products such as ebooks, software products, information products. It could just be a simple Word doc. It can be an email. Any type of information, digital type of product. That's one type of goods you can sell on eBay. The next, you have your actual hard goods, such as your laptops, your computers, your VCRs, your DVDs, games, antiques, autographed photos is huge. Any of these goods, your vehicles, it could go on and on and on. Now the difference between your electronics, your information products, software products, digital products compared to the physical goods is the physical goods you'll have to put up X amount and carry stock for that product. And the digital product you won't have to. You can get resale rights, private label rights, which I'll be going into in a second, for that product, and you don't need to continuously buy stock for that product. Whereas the other way, the physical goods, you need to buy products and keep stock. And there really isn't any one right way around it. It really depends on your source of income. If you have the money to have stock, having stock is a lot more time intensive. It's a lot more work. The digital way is actually a lot more easier and a lot more quicker and least expensive. And on the other hand, the physical products, depending on the source, you can also make a ton of money, and people do make tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands of dollars on both sectors. So getting into the digital aspect, what you want to do, you can simply go to Google and search for private label rights. Search for resale rights products, private label rights products. And what you'll find is you'll find ebooks, information products, actually how to make money online, how to lose weight, all of these different types of information products. Now, people have already created these products. Most of the time, the sales letters, graphics, and everything are included. And why I recommend that you go for the private label rights is because I suggest that you change the name of the product. And just to back up for a second, the difference between private label rights and resale rights is private label rights, you can change the content, you can change the name of the product, you could change the actual product, and you can claim ownership. Resale rights product is a product where you own the rights to sell it, but you can't claim copyright. You can't edit the actual product. Most of the time that's the case with resale rights products. So you want to look for private label rights products. So after finding these private label rights products, software products, you want to, again, change the name of the product. And if it comes with a sales letter, change the sales letter a little bit just to give it your own unique feel. Because a lot of people on eBay do sell resale rights products, they sell private label rights products, but the real trick here is, and this is extremely serious, the real trick to selling information products on eBay is to change the name, change the sales letter a little bit so that you're not the same ebook, the same product like everyone else is doing. You know, just to back up for a second, when I first started out, that's exactly what I did. I used to get resale rights products, change the name of the product, or rather private label rights products. I would change the name of the product, change the sales letter up a little bit. I would actually get different graphics done so it doesn't look like anything else that's on eBay. And I was actually extremely successful at doing that. So I would highly recommend getting a private label rights product, changing the name, changing the sales letter again, and changing the graphics to so that it's your own product and not something that everyone else is using. Now on the flip side of it, I was also into the physical goods part about it on eBay. The laptops, the DVDs, the all the different sources, the actual goods for selling on eBay. I was also into that, autograph photos, which are also extremely profitable. And at that time, I did actually do pretty well doing that, but my biggest problem was I wasn't outsourcing. I was doing all of the manual labor myself. So if you're going to be going through the goods aspect of eBay, I would highly recommend getting someone to help you ship your products, get someone to help you pick up your stock and manage your stock and that type of stuff, and you worry about marketing the product and selling it on eBay and communicating with your customers and that type of stuff. You don't want to do all of that yourself. Obviously, when you're first getting started, you can do all of that yourself, but once you build a profit, you want to get someone to help you so that you don't get bogged down and get bored of the actual business, because in the end you need to have some kind of feeling, some kind of some kind of energy behind this business, any business in general, to stay with it for the long term. So again, back on the physical aspect, physical product rather aspect, it's actually pretty easy to get stock. There's quite a few websites you can go to. The number one thing that I would recommend is going to wholesalecentral.com. Once again, that's wholesalecentral.com. That's an actual online directory of wholesale companies, as well as wholesale-sites.com. Or you can search Google for wholesale directory. You can search free wholesale directory. And what these sites are, again, they're a large database, a large directory of wholesale companies, wholesale suppliers, DVD suppliers, game suppliers, product suppliers. And the number one thing that you want to make sure is that you don't instantly trust people. You know, I guess being human beings, we usually trust easily. And with the online world, you need to change a little bit, and you want to be a little more reserved when you're dealing with these wholesale companies, because a majority of them are from out of the country, and they sell fake products, like replica handbags, replica designer jeans, and that type of stuff. Highly recommend do not get into that arena, because you'll instantly get banned from eBay, because they have a Vero program which actually deals with the correct copyright owners, and if they see you listing that product, you'll instantly get banned, let alone that it's illegal and not recommended at all. So don't deal with fake products. That's the #1 key to physical products there. But the next key, I guess I would say, is once you find the suppliers, once you find the products that you're looking to sell on eBay, is you want to make a test order with them. You want to order a very small batch of orders, like 10 DVDs if it's a DVD supplier or something like that, and you want to make sure that the products are genuine and quality products, instead of just jumping head in and investing $10,000 in a pallet of DVDs. You want to start out small and make sure that they're a reputable company. Search for the company name on Google and see if other people are talking about them, and that type of stuff, and really investigate and do your due diligence before you get involved with any wholesale supplier. Now, I know I mentioned a lot of negatives about wholesale suppliers, but it's good to be cautious. It's extremely important to be cautious, and that's not to say that there aren't quality wholesale suppliers, because they actually are. There's many wholesale suppliers that are extremely profitable to eBayers and that are extremely loyal and sell quality products, but you must, I repeat, you must investigate them first and do a test order first before you deal with them for the long term and invest a lot of money. So, listing your items on eBay. Listing your items on eBay, you always want to choose gallery. You could even go as far as gallery featured. You want to make sure that you always have your photo in the search results of eBay. That's extremely important aspect of the listing process. You want to make sure that you click that link to make sure that your image is displayed in the gallery of eBay search results. You can even choose the bold. You can choose the highlighted areas. All of these different options that eBay offers will give you more exposure. Will let your product or service stand out from the crowd. So I would highly recommend you test these different aspects, the bold, the gallery featured, and see what works best for you. There's different products and different services. Everything works, or rather, different services work differently for each market. So you definitely want to test each one of these and make sure that you get the most exposure for your eBay listing, because in the end, that's the most important thing, and that's what the end result goal is to get people to your auction. And one of the ways to do that is by using those extra features that eBay offers. I would recommend, again, always using buy it now auctions for your ebooks, for your digital products, for your software products, that type of stuff. And again, before you list that buy it now product, software product, eBay ebook product rather, you want to test it out with no reserve to see what that mark is, to see what people are willing to pay for that product. And again, the more pictures you have of your product, of your physical product rather, the better. If you have ebook, software product, that type of stuff, you don't need to list 15 different images of that product. The physical product aspect, that's definitely the case. People want detailed, specific pictures of that good. Video products, or video of your product rather, is an extremely powerful aspect of marketing your product on eBay. So that's another option that you can choose. People that sell vehicles and high-line products like homes and that type of stuff, most of the time they take a video of the product. So that's another option where you can stand out. That's really the key thing with eBay, is standing out and being different and trying to stand out from the crowd. And as far as the actual listing of your product, the headline needs to be just as if it's a headline for a sales letter on on a website. The copy, the actual description needs to be just as if it was a sales letter on a website, because that's what, in a sense, that's what it is. You're getting people, you need to explain the benefits. Why should they buy your product? What's in it for them? And the call to action to buy your product. You need to have that headline that really sticks out. You don't want to I see so many people on eBay listing their headlines as "look here" type of thing. You don't want to do that. That's it's not that's not good copywriting principles. You want to look. You want to use the headlines such as the shocking secrets of how to make money online. Discover how to lose 15 pounds in 12 days. Really eye-catching, snappy type of headlines that you would use or that you would see on the internet. And a good way to get some ideas for headlines and sales copy and that type of stuff, whatever it is that you're listing, the product, the service that you're listing on eBay, search Google for that keyword. If it's a make money product, if it's it doesn't matter what it is, search for that on Google and look for websites that's in that same market. Look for websites that's on that same market and look at their headlines. Look at several different headlines and sales copy and get ideas from what other people are doing in that market, and take that and use those ideas on your eBay listing. Because it's extremely important to understand that your eBay listing is the same thing as if you have a website on the internet. And that's not, a lot of people don't really understand that aspect. Another extremely important aspect of success on eBay is to charge correct shipping prices. I see so many people, they sell a t-shirt, but they'll charge $24.95 for shipping. And it really makes the customer feel like they've been cheated. Even if you get more visitors, they really feel cheated, and a lot of the time they'll be really pissed off at you. Number one, they'll leave negative feedback some of the time. So you want to make sure that that you don't overcharge on your shipping. And the strategy that a lot of people are using is they'll list their product at even $1 or something like that, but they'll charge like $100 shipping fee or something. So people will you'll get more visitors to your page, but once they see that shipping price is so high, they'll think negative of you. And once you're building an eBay business, you want to really make sure that you're always in the best interest for your customers, because building any business in general, you need to make sure that you provide that customer service and that you're providing good value to your customers and not overcharging on shipping. So to recap, the basis of making money, becoming successful on eBay is extremely simple. It's either digital products or physical products. That's the two main categories for eBay. People think that there's some sort of magical underground to eBay, and that's not the case. It's actually extremely simple. Everything that I just went over is the basis of becoming successful on eBay, and it is extremely simple. It is as easy as that. You can get your find your supplier for your DVDs, your laptops, your autographed photos, or your unique antiques, that type of stuff. Find your supplier. That's the main thing. Find your supplier. Go to wholesalecentral.com. Search for different categories. See what you're interested in. Figure out if you can make a profit on eBay. Figure out what those hot topics, what those hot products are on eBay through their service, and see what product makes a fit. What can you make money on through eBay? Then again, make that test spend. List the products on eBay and continue to do that, and build a business off of the physical goods aspect. Or on the flip side, you could get the resale rights products, the private label rights products. Change the name, change the graphics, list them on eBay, and you can make an extremely great income doing that. And again, before you even jump into this, make sure that you go around your house, go in your garage. I guarantee, or I have a pretty good hunch, that you have some things laying around your house, laying around your garage, that you can pick up and you can sell it, and you can get your feet wet on eBay, so you can get that first sale. That's the number one key. Getting that first sale is the most important aspect of internet marketing in general, because once you get that first sale, then you know that it's real, that you just listed a product on eBay, that you have a buyer now, and that you made a profit. So I highly encourage you to go look around your house right now, list a product on eBay, get started, sell that product, and then move on to the next steps that we just went over. Replay this video a few times. I know we've covered a lot of information, so make sure that you take notes, go over it a couple of times, and then dive right in after you sell those few products laying around your house. So until next time, here's to your massive success.